Hello, and welcome to Terraforming in Style. We're, as always, doing 63 TR Flex. We'll have a quick peek with what UNMI looks like. Or not UNMI, but you know what? It'd be fun to be UNMI with the UNMI contract. You know, could be interesting. You know, a lot of things I like here. A lot of science. What was our other choice? Thorgate. Excuse the ringing. So the biggest issue. Here's the thing: do we want 2 off of science or 3 off of energy? And I don't know if we have an answer for that out the gate, to be honest. But Valley Trust, like, it's so good. Like, we have about $10 less and no energy production, but we get a whole prelude, which could be 3 energy production, which would be awesome. I think that we take this. Getting 5 heat income would be great, but getting 3, neutral TR and some money in, if you're going to pursue science, I think is even more fantastic than that. This card is so good in 63 TR if you do end up going for the chase. This wild tag gives us a science tag. Import advanced cheese is heat income, and I think everything else we let stand. We UNMI contractor for a card. We'll see what we get. View game state. GHG factories. Pretty good, but again, we need energy production more than anything. We did not get it. We could play a card from hand ignoring requirements. That's obviously not a good card for us. Galilean mining for titanium is kind of calling me. But even 2 plant income. But $1 income away. I don't know. This is a really hard choice. Galilean mining is quite nice. I'm just trying to figure out what else I'd be doing with my turn. And I think that having the money versus the plants is much more in the let's get a big score category. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to just spend the $16 here and we'll go grab a card. We are digging for energy, okay? Really digging for it, because I don't think I've said this out loud yet, but energy in 63 TR is very powerful. Not only is there Equatorial Magnetizer, right, and Pog. Not only is there Equatorial Magnetizer, there's Magnetic Field Generator, there's Magnetic Field Generator, or Magnetic Field, which is similar. It's 2, 1, and 1 TR. There's the Radchem Factory, which is 1 energy for 2 TR. There's a lot of TR tied up in energy if you can chase it. And chasing this TR is quite nice. We want the points per Jovian, let's be real. The large convoy is nice, but it's too much. It's too much to chase. We have 2 titanium now. I think we do the bribed committee. We're gonna want it. It's basically 2 income. And then we'll also do this space event. We'll start getting a little bit of heat. We're going to take our $11 to the next round. If we still get nothing, we might standard project an energy. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. But getting started on 4 more heat production would be quite nice. SF Memorial for a card. I'm going to buy a card. I want an energy production. Come on. Greenhouses is not awful. But yeah, we're going to hedge our bets here and buy an energy production and a little bit more heat. Again, generally, and that is a breakpoint for a heat bump, by the way. Again, the more cards played when you have discounts, generally, the more value you're extracting from the game. So we want to see as many cards as possible. For sure. We don't have 6% oxygen. Bumping the heat aggressively is something I'm interested in doing, mostly because we have nothing better to do. I would take this card, but we're nowhere near that requirement. I don't like nuking. Like, nuking is better. You know what? Let's nuke. I was going to say I don't like nuking because we can place it anywhere in the future. And if we place it beside oceans once they exist, we're better off. But, you know, no good. And we didn't get the card we wanted. I don't think we have any requirement cards either. So I think we're going to take $12 into the next gen. We're one heat production away from getting another heat bump. But we're going to have to sit on that for sure. All right, now I'm getting a little bit worried. Like I need this run to take off or start taking off at least. I don't mind grabbing this synergy. I don't mind buying steel production. We're at Gen 5 though. Like we gotta go. Like I might have to abandon the science. I don't want to abandon the science. I can't afford to buy an energy production and get the science cards out. So I think we keep going with the heat bumps for a brief moment in time. We're going to be at 8 titanium, so we could really go for like space mirrors. We could start getting a plant with this. You know what? I feel like we're a little bit desperate, so we need a little bit of luck. For now, we're going to use this as a plant production. And we're going to really hope that we get the ability to bump metrics using microbes, or at least get TR. Like we could dig ourselves out of this just with some TR, but we can Psychrophiles, so we will. Ecological Zone is a great points card, but I just can't. And Ore Processor is amazing, but I don't have the money. Psychrophiles is technically something to store microbes on. We have to do this, and I'm going to overpay in titanium as well. And I'm going to go for, well, we're going to look for the card. Let's see what we got. Artificial Lake. Ugh, come on. 1 energy production. We got 1 energy production. All right. No more complaining, kids. We got an energy production. We are now... I don't think there's a plant card that I'm saving up for right now. So we are just going to take the plant income. Okay, no, I was worried that I clicked that too early, but I did not. So this is good. What does that give us? That gives us the AI Central potential, which allows us to now dig the deck aggressively. I wish I had steel income to be a little bit more proactive. We have a science tag, a wild tag. We can play a science tag to get there. But we might get a better science tag if we just hold on. And our productions never really went up. We're in Gen 7. Like, we don't have any broken cards. We could get heat and energy here. An adapted lichen. I just hope. Hope. And then we're not doing card draw for some reason. I don't know. How many microbes are you? I'm worried about our cash money situation, so I am going to take 2 microbes. Specifically so I can play adapted lichen for 4 microbes. I think that's all, like, if playing Extreme Cold Fungus gave us 2 plants and then $4 a turn, I think that we're pretty happy with that investment. This is enough heat bumps. Honestly, we know we need the heat, that this is a good investment. So now it's a question of getting out the science to get out AI Central or unlocking another card. You know what? I'm going to actually play this. It'll give us the ability to play another energy card, which is fine. It'll only turn into about like 5 heat, but it's still half the cost of a heat bump. So it breaks about even and gives us the flexibility. Definitely worth the investment. I can't can't not grab it, right? I do not have the self-control. It's that simple. I don't have the self-control. You got me. You beat me. Nitrophilic moss. So now, with Psychrophiles, symbiotic fungus, and extreme cold fungus, we have $8 off plant tags every turn. I do want AI Central though, and I do want to draw cards. I don't think there was another card I could draw that I'd be interested in. Well, I mean, Steelworks will help in following turns, but for now we'll overspend in microbes, which is not something you say often. You overspend in microbes. We're up to 4 science tags, including our wild tag. So, can we get research, I guess? Would really help to get that requirement out. Earth Office. Insects is definitely worth considering with a wild tag. Earth Office is free, so I'm going to play it before I screw it up. Draw 2 cards. Rover Livestock. Yeah. Start with the microbes. Is there another plant tag to play? There is, actually. Greenhouses. How could I forget? So let's see. Heat bump, heat bump. And then I definitely want Steelworks, because that'll help with the oxygen. We have 4 energy, so it's hard not to. It's our first oxygen bump. Oh, we can't even do insects. I thought I could if I used greenhouses and then some stuff, but I guess I can chase the lakes. I'm gonna grab a card. Physics complex, not bad. And then artificial lake. Yeah, we'll get that microbe count way up. And we'll chase some plant tags. Artificial lake, for sure. And I want 2 plants. I like putting it here, actually. Because that'll be 2 more adjacencies. And it's not an easily accessible spot. And I'm going to avoid this titanium spot. I don't know why. I could get a really cheap mine. But even if I do, it probably won't be worth building it there. It won't be worth building it at all, kind of thing. Got a lot of work to do. But Gen 10's when you roll your sleeves up and you go, right? Heather, that's like going to be cheap. Mine's cool, but we only have 2 productions. Plus, we're getting oxygen bumps. Look at that. See? Is there any way? Now we get the production cards. Cute. Cute game. Was not cute. Get out the narrator. So we have 2 heat bumps next gen. We do have the steel for the titanium mine that we can kind of just do. We also have enough microbes that we can easily overpay for our plant tags. And flooding. Can we flood for a card? I think I already flooded for the card, right? That's what we did last time. Yes. Yes. Let's flood anyway. We gotta start working on this trench. I'll tell you right now, we're not looking for a high point run. It's not really in the cards for us. You know what? I'll take the plant. That seems legit. We're up 4. I can't get... Oh, I can get insects. I thought I could not get insects. I can get insects because we can cheat. We have been cheating, and we can continue to cheat. So I'll take that. I mean, 5 plant production. Don't mind if I do. We'll get it twice, so... We get some more here, but again, the oxygen bumps are pretty critical for us. I can't... I mean... spend $2 and 2 steel to get 2 titanium that we're not even using. We can just sell the card. It's fine. The steel is not useless because there's a 3 TR card in our hand. But let's think about this. I mean, like, we have like 2 greeneries. We've got 2 heat bumps. We've got Terraforming Ganymede and some good cards. What's the science count at? We're at 4. This does not get us there. So we're abandoning science, or are we not abandoning science? I don't know. I'm not convinced I have to abandon science. I'm not convinced I have to abandon science. I'm gonna do a couple of clicks here and there, just to get a better understanding of where I'm at. Okay, so Olympus Conference is science. Something like Lagrange is very scientific. And it gets us an extra card. Search for Life is free. A 2-point Jovian card is also basically free, but we may as well take Antigraph first. Is this run exciting all of a sudden? Nitrogen-rich asteroid? Nitrogen-rich asteroid. You don't say. I definitely have the plants, so I don't know what you're talking about. Let's get that going. That's a heat bump too. Nice. So we don't quite have enough. We don't quite have enough heat in this game yet, but we have 49 TR. Can we get to 63? With Terraforming Ganymede, I mean, a lot is possible. We only have 3 Jovians, but we have a wild tag. We have a Jovian here. I think that we win when we get Terraforming Ganymede, right? Like, is that hubris? That was a heat bump? Why was that a heat bump? I'm confused. That was an oxygen. Oh, because it was an oxygen bump. I wish I'd bought this titanium production. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Did I do all my clicks? Do I have plant tags? I do not have plant tags. So 1, 2, and get a plant. I wasn't even considering Terraforming Ganymede as like a core strategy for us to go after here, but we need 10 TR next round. I'm having a hard time not seeing how we get it, right? In fact, I'll play Asteroid Mining now to get that titanium back. That's 3. I could play Rover. I could play Livestock. It's hard to stretch too thin. Like, sorry, it's easy to stretch too thin, and I'm trying to avoid it. But like with Ganymede Colony and Terraforming Ganymede, that'll be 6 Jovians and a wild tag. That's 7 TR. I only need 3 more. If I played those 2 cards and magnetic field generators, I win. Right? So I guess I can go for Livestock. And we're going to go for a points run all of a sudden. This is not good, not good, not good. Physics Complex would be good if I got Fusion Power, but it's pretty expensive to chase 2 points that way when it's already a point and 2 steel if I don't chase it. So let's just pass. Let's pass and just max out our cash. Oh, I guess heat bumps would be nice too. But I need 4 heat, so it's kind of awkward. Deimos down, Cartel. I mean, this is nice. And so is Cupola. I can cheat Cupola out a little bit later than normal. Where would I put it though? Here? Am I getting more oceans? Would it just go here? This looks really good actually. It's a freebie. Obviously 2 points down here. But this has the money. I'm gonna go there. I forgot to draw cards. Viral enhancers, grass. I mean, I like viral enhancers. I really do. But it costs money to play. And that's a sticking point right now. Where I could play plantation and grass pretty easily. Even without it. Just because I have, what, 6 microbes on this card, so that's $12. $12 off. I know I want the Jovians, so why don't I play them first, and then we work out what I have left. I could have done rover construction before placing that city, but I got spooked. In fact, I have an urbanized area. I should have really considered. No, I don't know. I should have considered here for sure. I should have done urbanized area right through to here. I wonder who in the comments, if anybody was already typing that in or posting that. You know, hands up in the comments if you were yelling at your screen, urbanized area. Oh, you know what though? I kind of screwed up. Because I don't have the energy for magnetic field. Ooh. The plot thickens. We have lots of cards though, so let's not get too worried. We got lots of cards. So let's terraform Ganymede. 62. Okay, well I mean GG. But this whole time I'm like doing this masterclass thing, trying to figure out all the fancy ins and outs, but I mean still 3 points for it's a pretty expensive 3 points actually. Still, this is really good. Put this down here, and then we do another one for $8. Put that there. Very good. Very handy. 65 TR. Not bad. Not bad. So then what resources do I have? I have 2 livestock. Okay. So then I sell, and we're gonna figure this out. Cause I have you guys that I can't use for points. You guys that I can't use for points. So, can I buy fusion power for $5 and then play that for 17? I sure can. What's this action? I'm terrified. Oh, search for life. Oh, we're gonna do the old end of the game roll the dice. Rolling some dice. And this is actually going to get us a bonus greenery as well, which is nice. It'll net us another point. Actually 2 points because I can put both beside cities and I don't need to go scooping a plant. So I can't play that, but I do have $1 left. So roll the dice. Get your predictions in. It's a 1 in like 25 shot of getting a micro card probably. 1 in... it's probably actually more like a 1 in 12. I mean, I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm here. It's not here. I don't know. What are the odds? Is it 1 in 20? 1 in 12? Something like that? I don't know. But we did an abysmal job, specifically on oceans. But hey, 68 TR. We overshot it by 5. Don't mind if I do. And let's surround our initial city. All right, we're not about this new money. Both of them... Like, we love communism. They both get 4 greeneries. You know, it's equal distribution of greens. You know, both cities have to have the same amount of oxygen to breathe, right? 104. Not bad. Not bad. We're a gang that, you know, it supports the 100 club. That's what you guys really are, the 100 club, aren't you? Jeez. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.